Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. You come to the right place. 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 You come to the right. You come to the right place. You have come to the right place. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream show at Portland Center Stage. My name is Joe Kye, and I'm here reaching out to you, dear viewers, through this camera. Hello, 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 hello. If you are listening on your phones, that's pretty good. But if you want to put on some headphones or put this on speakers, that's going to give you the best listening experience. So I highly encourage you to do that. Let's jump straight into a song. Here we go. The song is called Bam Bam's Lullaby. I sit all alone in a street as I wait by the door, cry in my sleep, in my dreams as I wait for more. So where are you? Where are you? Why did you go? Where are you? Where are you? Why? try, but I fall every time you walk through that door. Cry in my sleep, in my dreams as I wait for more. So where are you? Where are you? Why did you go? Where are you? Where are you? Why? So where are you? Where are you? Why did you go? Where are you? Where are you? Why did you go? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why? Yeah. I would love that. If where are you right now? And you can answer that however you would like. You can answer it with a continent. You can answer it with the ocean you are closest to, which room of your house, what you're wearing, where are you right now, and how are you doing? Please post it in the comments wherever you are viewing. Got Katrina. Hi, how's it going, Katrina? Good to see you again. Josie, yeah, all the hearts sent right back your way. That's generally the sound that heart emojis make. Very similar to. Okay, let me rewind. My name is Joe Kye. There may be those out there that have yet to see me perform before, so it's an honor. It's a pleasure to be here. I was born in Korea, moved to the U.S. when I was 6. I was raised in the Pacific Northwest, which makes me an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. When you're an immigrant, you make a lot of mistakes. And here's a story about one such mistake. I was in 3rd grade. I just moved to Seattle. And, I'm like trying to fit in. I walk up to the kids. I am in bedtime with child. And it, okay, I'll stop. Where was I? Seattle. That's where I was. 3rd grade. I'm a 3rd grade kid, And what I know is baseball. Like, I've only been in the US for 2 years. How do I connect with these kids on the playground? I know I'll talk about baseball. This is 1995 too, so the Mariners were doing really great. So I walk up to these kids, like they seem like the coolest kids, you know, and I walk up and I'm like, hey guys, man, I love the Mariners a lot. And of course, you know, everybody started laughing at me, and yeah, it was a mistake because you don't pronounce it the Mariners, even though Marine is pronounced marine. So yeah, anytime you enter a new space, you try to enter a new environment, it's tough. It's tough, and you're bound to make a lot of mistakes. This next song is about making mistakes. So for Catherine, who's on the couch, Barbie, you're in Camas. Beautiful Camas. There's actually a decent mountain biking trail in Camas. Watching from the Southwest waterfront, Mike. Oh, beautiful. Well, you're about to embarrass yourself, Mike, because you're gonna sing along. This next song is about making mistakes. And lucky for you, you're probably by yourself or with people that you trust. And nobody else can hear you. So if you sing out of tune, bang! And if you sing out of tune, you're also living out the mission of the song. So repeat after me. I give you permission to sing. The lyrics are, I've made mistakes, so have you. I've made mistakes, so have you. You sound great, Mike. Really nice. I make mistakes, so do you. I make mistakes, so do you. Barbie, you're a little out of tune. I'm not going to lie, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. Once again, the third lyric is the same as the first. I've made mistakes, so have you. And the fourth line, most triumphant, I'll make mistakes, so will you. All right, so every time you hear me sing that, please sing along. And let's embrace some of these mistakes, admit that we made them, and learn from them. Perfect porch weather, Jan. Mistakes, so have you. I make mistakes, so do you. I've made mistakes, so have you. I'll make mistakes, so will you. Da 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 da. To sing? Here we go. I've made mistakes, so have you. I make mistakes, so do you. I mistakes, so have you, and you, and you, and you. I'll make mistakes, so will you. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. That's this sort of mistake, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Nicole, thanks for, I agree. It's, for me, the song is very therapeutic. I think there's a little bit of a perfectionist procrastinator within me, and it's a nice mantra to keep. And it allows me to get out of my own way when it comes to the creative process. So yeah, I think, there are a lot of mistakes being made, and I think that's probably the problem with shame, public shaming, and cancel culture. There's some people that we don't need to hear from, honestly, but I think that we should work towards some kind of compassionate system. But I don't know how. That's up to you, Google. Make it happen. Chop, chop. Okay, cool. All right, I'm so excited to introduce our special guest, Niema, who has such wonderful, warm, beautiful energy. I had the joy of performing with her at the old church a year ago, and it's like the perfect temperature bath with your favorite smell, but not overpowering, just the faintest amount of your favorite smell. That's what it's like to be in the presence of Niema. She is a medicinal poet. I love talking with her because every time I talk with her, I end up doing this a lot. So yes, please give it up, whether you are on your porch, Jan, or your car, or from the waterfront. Please give it up for Niema Lightseed.
Hello, everyone. Joe, thank you for that sweet introduction, and Sunday of gratitude to Portland Center Stage for having us tonight, and all of you watching from wherever you are for tuning in. Definitely one of the hardest parts of this time of pandemic for me has been not being able to collaborate live with people, because it's such an integral part of my well-being, honestly, as an artist. And so I'm grateful that we're figuring it out with the technology to be able to do it. And the first piece that I want to share, it's called Salt, and I wrote it about time a little over a year ago when I had taken a vacation, which is something I very rarely do, and now seems like this strange foreign concept that you get on a plane and go somewhere for fun. But I was in Hawaii, and I was slowing down from a few years of having hustled as an entrepreneur, and just really tuning into some of the themes that will expose themselves in the piece, but of that, how much grind culture has gotten itself into our psyches, and especially the psyches of people who are usually marginalized. And so I feel like now especially there's an opportunity to tune into the imagination of, yes, the need for work for this revolutionary time that we're in, but that also that part of the revolution is learning how to imagine our capacity for rest and renewal.
You can't fight if you're exhausted.
Yeah, it's true. You can't do much of anything if you're exhausted. So.
Awesome. Please.
Picture me dancing along the wild edge where land meets the sea. Belly and thighs bare, salt in windswept hair, sand under bare feet. Pressing soft tracks along the warm ocean. When you think of me, this strong Black woman, it would be easy, automatic even, to envision toil, my endless struggle, how hard I must work to overcome the structures I've inherited just to get by in this world. As Black women have long been measured by what we can produce and by what against we fight. Do not, please, do not lend yourself to the chorus that would clamor, rest is indulgence and fun is only for the lazy or the white. Disagree with the hordes saying we must work ourselves to exhaustion. Capitalism was built on our brown backs, and we're seeing how much it serves no one. Do not try to beat us with that whip again. Question that which would ask if we deserve such relaxation, and why we must earn, or why we believe we must earn feeling well. I have spent too many years believing myself worthless, or that my worth was only my work. Too many hours never accomplishing enough. Our grandmothers, however they survived their times, did not sing us into being for us to work ourselves to death, for them or for anyone else, and especially not for the system that tried to eat them. No single nap could touch the tiredness settled into these bones. Play. Play is to be our path now. Pleasure, our guide, and art, our tool, to chisel the new paradigm into being through our joy. joy not as hedonism only, not as ignoring the suffering of the world, that is allowing it to move through us, to translate itself into action that is determined by the essence of the truth of our souls. And then work and play are no longer these dichotomous things, but rather so close relatives. Strong is a word I too have earned, and also brave. But now, let it be brave to put down shovel and pick up snorkel or paintbrush or pen, to trade for a moment a sword for a swimsuit. When you think of me, do not envision working, though that will come in myriad essential ways. Not struggling, please, never that again. Not distressedly shaking my fist at a concrete sky. Picture my unbound thighs jiggling as I play in the foam. My unfettered hair swept by the trade winds. My copper brown skin shimmering as I twirl and bend as I dance my gratitude for this body's place in the symphony of sun, sea, and sand. The taste of salt and freedom. And a soft smile on my lips as I gaze into the beyond. Thank you.
Oh my God, Niema. Man, your words. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Thank you for the wonderful accompaniment.
It's, that's never happened before. BT dubs, everyone out there. And it will never happen again. That specific iteration, which makes it all the more beautiful. Yeah, I totally agree, Catherine and Mike. Hand emojis, boom, as well as shining hearts. Oh man, it was glorious. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, we will return to Niema. I don't know how I think we're done. I think we're Niema will be back for a
what do they call
more.
that? Like mic drop, right?
Mic drop. But like it wouldn't. But I feel like the mic drop is it's kind of a violent act. But your mic would drop into this like undulating, yeah, and like pink organic graffiti confetti would come streaming out of the place where your mic just dropped. Okay, sorry. We will come back to pink graffiti confetti with Niema in just a second. Okay, we're going to go to an audience jam. This is your chance to stretch your creative muscles. I know 4 months ago, everyone was like, I'm going to take up knitting and I'm going to start playing the ukulele again. And then, I think probably about a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months pass and you're like, oh, I said that I would do that. Well, now is your chance to flex your creative muscle. We're going to make up a song. It's an audience jam. That means that I'm going to need you all out there to post in the comments. Here's the only stipulation. Well, first question is, who is our character? I need a character. The Ballad of John Henry, except not John Henry. Who is our character? Maybe the character is an inanimate object. Maybe the character is a stuffed animal, or a piece of tofu that has gone bad. A character I met recently, maybe a few hours ago. But yes, please post in the comments who is the character, and we'll get there. I'm gonna start building a beat here, and we'll see. Let's find this character. the lizard. Josie the Marvelous. That's not fantastical enough. Even Josie would agree. We have this creative environment. Let us really go outside the realm of what we already know to be true. I'm building up all the Barbie grudge points. I love it. Spot the lizard. Ooh, Tom, spot the lizard. Okay. All right, let's go with spot the lizard. There's the first comment. I love the one-eyed spider too. What a sad life. Let's go with the one-eyed spider. Sorry, Tom. There's a lot there to be teased out. Okay, so anything about the one-eyed spider that you would like to share? Here's the thing. I want this to be a community experience, so every comment has to respond to another comment. Ooh la 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 la. So we're gonna go with the one-eyed spider. Tell me more about this one-eyed spider. What is? Oh no, sorry, Tom. What does this one-eyed spider want? What does it need? What does it wear? What does it like to eat? I've got one eye. 2 minus 1. Not 4. I'm not wearing any spectacles. I wear a fedora. I like to hide under its brow. Maybe people will notice I've got only one when I should have 7 more. A 7 more. Ooh. I like to think as I sit in my web. I like to think maybe I wouldn't have to hunt if it were February. I could stick out my tongue to hunt if it were February. Catch all the raindrops. I could think maybe I wouldn't have to hunt if it were February. I could think maybe I wouldn't have to hunt if it were February. I could think maybe I wouldn't have to hunt if it were February. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Rain fell down and it gouged its 7 eyes out. It hurt a lot, but then it learned to climb back up again. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. The rain fell down and gouged its 7 eyes out. If only it would know that you should stay home. Gouged its 7 eyes out. Stayed home. Maybe I would have went up the water spout. Stay home. The rain fell down and gouged its 7 eyes out. Wear your mask. If only it would know when up the water spout. Stay at home. The rain fell down and gouged its 7 eyes
I've
out.
got my eye on you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the comments. Yeah, I like the fedora idea, Josie. It's nice. Nice. I've been singing a lot of songs recently of the child variety because I have 2 one-year-old babies here at home, and I'm taking one taking a VR headset. Nice. Okay, I'm going straight to a song that hopefully everybody knows. I think it speaks to kind of the whist and the stretching of the whist that I think we all have a little bit these days. So gonna get into character here.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish will be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed him. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing and keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Are these the sweet sounds that called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da la da da da. La da 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 la da da da.
Nice. I love the live stream feud that's going on right now. It's good. It's good. We got to keep that sizzle energy going. I agree Kermit was better. Yeah, I guess I just did not keep up the fight. There's only one Kermit. All right, let's go back to our special guest, Niema. Jonas.
Hello.
Hey, Niema. So I'm curious kind of what you are a medicinal poet, specifically the word medicinal, and I'm kind of curious what wellness looks like for you these days.
Yeah, sanity is a little bit of a moving target right now, especially as I named the last poem, as a Black woman living in America. Right now, it's definitely, there's a lot of anxiety and reckoning happening. So I'm definitely prioritizing time with my friends, from a distance or virtually, art making, the poetry I paint. You talked about new skills with the pandemic. I've actually been learning piano, which is kind of frustrating to learn an instrument at 40, but also kind of liberating to just be like, I'm a beginner. I'm going to make mistakes, as you said in your song, and to stick with it. It's been really helpful, I think, for my brain. And then letting it be okay the days that I stay in bed until the afternoon. And that's part of it too. And if I fall off and eat whatever, some food that I know isn't helpful for me, or stay up all night watching some, show or something, to then just like the next day try to get back on what I eat, what I take in, like trying to take in. My cat. I thought she might make a cameo. Say hello.
Nice.
This cat is helping with my sanity for sure. But like what it is that I'm taking in, be it the food that I'm eating or the people I'm around or the media that I'm taking in, to be as nourishing as I can find. And then also continuing to be in that inquiry of like, where does what brings me joy and pleasure meet what's going to serve people right now, what's going to serve the world. And it's an uncertain, I don't have a clear crystal answer for that, but being in that inquiry definitely helps.
Nice. Well, I guess, let's make the transition to this next poem. Is that related to wellness, or what is your next piece?
It's related to wellness in the sense of the energy of the quest, that when we're
energy of the quest.
Yeah. When we're looking for wellness, we're looking for, as I understand it, like the healthiest possible expression of ourselves that we can find. And for some of us, that's intimately connected to our spirituality and our quest for self-actualization, or to be kind of as true to whatever our mission was that we signed up for before we came to the planet, that quest. And it's also the quest is a part of the mythology or the culture of cultures from all over the world, of different, backgrounds. And so I think it speaks to something universal in the human spirit. And it's also kind of similar to your song about mistakes, of just that, like, really being kind with ourselves wherever we are on that journey. So it's called Unblossomed. The path to presence, different every time. Time as a spiral, not a line. The true way, it never looks the same, because open eyes are always changing. Wisdom is born of the quiet spring, the fertile darkness that lives below our knowing, that begets our awakening and opens to our remembering. Ancestral light, the substance of our wings, though they look like muscle and bone, and however caged, some part of us still remembers that these wild hearts were meant to sing us home. Resting in the breath. At the beginning of creation, the precious petals still spiraled over center, trusting in the lightless journey of incubation and the wisdom of growth's unfolding beyond fear. As adults, we become accustomed to being excellent, or thinking we're excellent at everything we do, forgetting that evolution is ongoing and we have ever shifting knowings of what is true. Wanting the promised satisfaction of completion without accepting the necessity of uncertainty, the fragmentation required for deeper integration, the interdependence inherent in real power. We revere the fully bloomed flower, adore their scent and beckoning openness. But the mountaintop is only one moment of the lifelong trail. The fragrance of the future may draw us towards freedom, but darkened woods and bottomless chasms elicit many a vital, despairing wail. Pilgrim, there is no one road to follow. The road is made by walking. Over stone and bone is made by breathing beyond anything you've ever known. And home is an ever-shifting experience. You may taste the nectar for a moment, but then the flower dies, and so you'd best learn to love compost. The path is understood for only an instant. Sunlight caught in the hand through a prism, a rainbow bridge to absolute nowness. The path is found in the effusive glee of a child's first spinning dance in a summer meadow. In the feel, my lover's lips on my brow, in the silence between every sound. The path is different every time because it leads to a place that can never be known, and only in the seeking can we ever be found. Baby birds, bits of primordial viscousness sticking to their uncoordinated wings, do not judge themselves for their undeveloped ability to sing. Roses do not believe they will only be worthy of love when their petals unfurl, and lion cubs roar with abandon, regardless of their obvious harmlessness. Embrace your unblossomedness. How can you expect to be at your destination when you are still on the road? Why collapse your life into someone else's mold? What if you stopped demanding perfection, allowing life its own form of completion? Put down the sledgehammer of should, shaking the sap out of your soul. Put down the chisel and awl and rest in ever-curious awe at the beauty of your becoming, the unplannable inevitability of your timeless blossoming, the path to presence. Different every time. Time as a spiral, not a line. The true way never looks the same because open eyes are always changing. Pilgrim, pilgrim, there is no one road to follow. The road is made by walking. Over stone and bone is made by breathing beyond everything you've ever known. And home is an ever-shifting experience. The path is different every time because it leads to a place that can never be known. And only in the seeking can we ever be found. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Ah, so many beautiful images in that poem. And I think that's the medicinal part of it too. Tom, I totally agree. The necessity of uncertainty, wow, is what Tom says. And yeah, I mean, it's just, thank you for the healing, Niema.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go straight. Yeah, Catherine, totally agree. Barbie, yes, so gorgeous. let's go straight. Let's just keep Niema here. Only in the seeking can we be found. Ugh. Yes, Josie. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, time is a spiral, not a line. Yeah, look at how these words have sunk in.
That means I'm doing my job.
Yeah. Thank you for doing your job. It makes us feel so much better.
Which speaks to something I want to tangent very briefly. And something that I've learned in the creation process is that the poem isn't actually done until this moment when it bridges the space between my mouth, or if it's on paper, between the page and your ears or your eyes. And so this is part of the like, oh God, thanks for letting me share with y'all. Even though I can't see your faces and we're through a digital interface, there's just this level of like the poem. And I imagine it might be similar for you, Joe, of like the art wants to live and it needs the people who receive to live.
Yeah, it can't exist in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's a brief thing. So Renaissance technically is a show that I've been a part of the past couple of weeks. It goes live tomorrow, led by Josie. Barbie is a part of it. There are some amazing cast members. Apparently, it's sold out. But there will be other opportunities to see it. Do you hear that, people? There will be other opportunities. Okay. There will be a Zoom dance party for the last song of this set. So Jonas is going to put in these comments the link to that Zoom dance party so you can start getting ready. Whoa. Okay. There's a lot of things that just happened. Kelsey Tyler is inviting me. Thank you, Kelsey. Oh, you can see the link there. It says join Zoom meeting, and then right under that, all the way through Z09. If you copy and paste that, you will be able to okay, nice. Yeah, Portland Center Stage on their game. Join Zoom meeting. Bam. There is the link. So yeah, the last song will be a happy song, and I would love to see everyone that is tuning in just sign on, and we'll have it flash on the screen, and you can be goofy or just sit there in complete silence and with no smile on your face. Whatever you would like to do. All right, let's move straight on, Niema, to our improvisational collaborative piece that includes the audience. Speaking of getting that feedback. So the prompt that you wanted to do was,
what does resilience mean to you?
What does resilience mean to you? So yes, those of you who are, you just saw Jonas. Those of you out there listening.
No attention to the man behind the tech.
Yes, Jonas.
The person behind the tech.
Yeah. What does resilience mean to you? Put that in the comments. I think we all need a little bit of that now, and we will build off of that. Okay, let's start building something here. Resilience. What does resilience mean to me via sound? Something.
Feed me your words that I may feed them back. Some skills we are born with, though they are never were ours. They're not the obvious ones of putting pen to paper or shovel to dirt. They're given to us in the lovingly made sandwich after lunch, in the creases on the cheek that we kiss, even as the eyes start to glaze and the body ages, in the spirit that shines forth in the grandparents that survived. My grandmother's hands were papery but strong, had held babies and bars, had known great loss and the shape of a loaf of bread. And though some days were not full of the song that I came to know her for, still she made it through with enough of that song intact that is what I remember her for. It is not that we never make mistakes. It is not that we never struggle. It is not that we never know lack, disease or war or our own inadequacy in the face of the bigness of the world. It is that we learn to repair, to reach for one another again and again, to find compassion not as a concept but as a flavor on our breath, as the spice we put in that bread that we learned how to bake from our grandparents. And just like that bread, we let ourselves be cooked. We let ourselves be cooked by the fire that hopefully is not so close and so hot that it burns us, but is at just enough of a distance that it tempers us and we become forged. We become the seeds that only sprout in the fire. We become that which restores, resoils, reawakens the forest that has always been within.
Resoil, rewind, reawaken. Resoil, rejoice, reawaken. Resoil, rejoice, reawaken. Resoil, rewind, reawaken. Dang. Dang, Niema. Oh my gosh. That was improvised. That's crazy. All right. It is that time. Thank you so much, Niema, for joining.
You. Yeah, thank you so much.
For gracing us with all of it, all of your energy. The internet cannot hold that Niema energy back. Okay, thank you so much, Portland Center Stage, Jonas, everyone that made this show possible. Thank you to my partner who is watching Twin Babies by herself. Love you, dear. Love you, babies. Yeah, join the mailing list at joekye.com/joinjoe. Yeah, let's dance. Everybody ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. There it is. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna.
It's time for the dance party. 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 It's for the dance party. Time for the dance party.
All right, that's cool. Nobody else wants to dance. I'm gonna dance. Go Jonas, I see you. Yeah, Barbie. Nice. Awesome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope to see you again. Thanks, Niema. Thank you. Peace be with you. And everyone have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, Chip.